Most of the customers, they are price sensitive, so they purchase the product just because of the cheaper price. Internal factors are the factors which can be controlled easily in terms of a business, and external factors are the factors which cannot be controlled easily. If the customer truly like the product, he is going to be a loyal customer for that particular brand. So the customer is going to give the money to take up the value of the or worth of the product. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from the Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. Today we are going with the session 2 of subject Retail Management, that is Unit 4, Retail Marketing Mix for 5th semester BCom students. This is agenda of today's session. We are going with the concept of pricing. As we had studied the part A, that is product, in a previous session, we are going with the pricing, that is part B. We are supposed to study 4 P's of marketing mix in retail marketing mix. So that is product, price, place and promotion. This is second P, that is pricing. So under the concept of pricing, we are studying the factors influencing pricing and the approaches of pricing. These are the 2 topics that we are going to study under the concept of pricing. So what is this pricing? So this pricing is a very important P among the 4 P's of the marketing mix. All the 4 P's of the marketing mix is very important, but this plays a vital role in terms of the decision making in a mindset of the customers. Just because of the reason the customers are price sensitive. So whatever the product that the customers they get purchased, it must be price effective, cost effective, right? So whatever the commodity or the product that the customers that they are going to purchase, they must feel that it is worth for money, right? So in the same way, the customers are price sensitive. So this plays a vital role. This pricing is nothing but fixing a price based on the strategy or based on some criteria for the product. So on what basis that we are supposed to fix the price, how we are supposed to fix the price, on what basis we are supposed to fix the price of the product, how we are supposed to fix the price of the product, and how the pricing activity will be done, we are going to learn further. Pricing is one of the most important factors in the field of trade. So it is a very important factor which is going to influence the customer to make a purchase decision. Based on the price also, the customer may make the purchase decision. Most of the customers, they are price sensitive, so they purchase the product just because of the cheaper price, right? So because each and every customer, they expect a good quality of the product with the affordable price. Hence, this is a very important factor. Pricing to the commodity mean attaching the value to the product. So here we are going to give the value to the product. Based on the value of the product, the customer are going to evaluate the product. So as we know how much the customer is going to afford for the product, the quality will be in next extent. So this is a concept which give the value to the product. Based on the value of the product, the customers is going to make the purchase decision. The needs, wants are being fulfilled by the same criteria. To purchase or sell it, both the consumer take the product and the seller give off all the product benefit for the value in return for the same being. Means whatever the customer he is going to afford for the product, the seller must provide the worth of the same in the form of product. Means the customer, he is going to pay the money for the product. In the same way, he is going to expect the same return for the money that he had afforded for the product in terms of quality and the quantity. It is the obligation of the retailer to provide the value for the product. Means he must give the worth of the money that he had received from the customer. Like the customer give the money to the seller to take up the value of the product. So what the customer is going to give? So the customer is going to give the money to take up the value of the or worth of the product. Means worth of the money. And the seller give off the product to earn the value. So what the seller is going to do? He is going to give up the product to earn the value which is equivalent to the product. Moving forward, Factors influencing pricing. So there are a number of factors that influence to fix the price of the commodity. So based on the factors that the manufacturer is going to fix the price for the particular product or a commodity. So on what basis the manufacturer is going to fix the price? So there is a criteria, right? So based on some factors that the retailer is going to decide the price of the product. Which are the factors that influence the manufacturer to fix the price of the product? There are two factors. One is internal factor, second one is external factors. We are going to study each and every factor individually, right? So there are two factors which influence the pricing of the product. So as we know, the business environment is of two factors, that is internal factor and external factor. So internal factors are the factors which can be controlled easily in terms of a business, and external factors are the factors which cannot be controlled easily. Internal factors are the factors which is inside the business environment. External factors are the factors which is outside the business environment, which is not at all controllable in nature. The internal factors are the factors which can be easily controlled in nature. Means we can control this kind of the factors inside the environment. Means inside the business environment. So which are the factors that influence the pricing of the product that is in the internal environment? These are the factors that we can find in the internal environment. So the first factor is the cost of the production. What is this cost of production? Cost of production is a cost that is incurred by the manufacturer to manufacture the product, right? So to manufacture a product, the manufacturer goes through the varieties of cost. It may be the cost of raw materials, it may be the cost of processing, it may be the cost of labor, it may be the cost of electricity, it may be the cost of transportation. All the cost is included in the cost of production. So all the costs are included in the cost of production. Based on this kind of cost, we are going to fix the price. Let us assume I am going to manufacture a product, right? I am going to manufacture the product. A product name is A. I am going to manufacture a product A. The manufacturing cost of product A is 8 rupees. So I am going to supposed to fix the selling price, that is 10 rupees, by keeping 2 rupees of profit. This is how I am going to manufacture the product and sell the product. In this 8 rupees, all the cost of manufacturing is included. It may be the cost of raw materials, it may be the processing cost, it may be the salary to the employees or the labor cost. So it may be the transportation cost. All the costs are included in this 8 rupees, and excluding the cost, we are supposed to make the profit. That is the profit of 2 rupees. The selling price of the product is 10 rupees. Hence, we can say that cost of production is a factor that influences the price of the product. Based on the cost of production, we are going to fix the price of the product. Product life cycle. So, as we had studied in Unit 2 of Retail Management, so we had studied the product life cycle. So, we had studied the 4 phases or the 4 stages of a product life cycle. So, how it is going to happen? So, this is a product life cycle. So, product enter the market with the entry phase, growth phase, maturity phase and decline phase. So, when the product newly introduced to the market, it is from the entry phase, right? So, in the entry phase, the retailer is going to sell the product at the lowest price, because the market, they are not at all aware of the product and they are not at all aware of the features of the product. Hence, in the beginning, that in the entry phase, so the product will be sold at a cheapest price. Means they are going to keep the minimum profit of the product and they are going to sell the product by doing the marketing and the advertising activity. So in the entry phase, the price of the product is different. Growth phase, the price of the product is different. Maturity phase, the price of the product is different, and followed by the decline phase, also the price of the product is different. Say for an example, this product A is bought into market for a first time. That is, in the entry phase, we are going to sell the product at 10 rupees. So in the growth phase, there is a demand for the product. We are going to fix the price of the product for 12 rupees. So in the maturity phase, again the demand for the product again increases simultaneously. So we are going to fix the price of the product at 15 rupees. And at the decline price, where the competitor get arised in the business, we are supposed to fix the competitive price, that is around 12 to 13 rupees. 12 to 13 rupees in the decline stage. So after decline stage, what happens? Again, he is going to build the new marketing strategy. He is going to come up with the new kind of the product in the market. Again, the new product is introduced to the market. It is going to the entry phase, growth, maturity and decline phase in the product life cycle. This is the way how they are going to fix the price of the product. So this product life cycle is a factor which is going to influence the pricing of the product. Marketing mix, based on the 4 P's of marketing mix. As we know, there are 4 P's in the marketing mix, that is product, price, place and promotion. Based on this 4 P's of a marketing mix, we are going to fix the price. So first one is product. So based on the quality of the product, what kind of the product that we are going to manufacture, we are supposed to fix the price. Again, pricing, it is a very important criteria. Place, where the product had been sold, and the promotional activities. All the promotional activities, the cost is incurred will be included in the cost of production. Product differentiation. Product differentiation is the ability of the manufacturer to create the differentiation between the one product to other product. Means he must make sure that our product is different from the product that is manufactured by the competitor, because the customer used to see the difference. He is going to compare, he is going to evaluate the product one another, and finally he used to make the purchase decision. Always the manufacturer, he must give the best and the better product for the customer, so at the affordable price, so the customer, he can feel very comfortable to purchase the product. Hence, the product differentiation is also a factor that influences the pricing of the product. Factors influencing the pricing decision, we had studied the internal factors. These are the external factors. Competition. So while fixing the price of the product, we are supposed to fix the price in such a way that it must be competent for the other brand. Means we are going to use some strategies which is competitive to the competitors, so that it must fight for the competition. Means based on the certain consideration, we are supposed to fix the price, that is nothing but competitive price. Means our competitor, he is going to sell the product for the highest price. I am supposed to fix the price of the same quality of the product or the better quality of the product with the affordable price to attract the customer. So there are various ways to attract the customer based on the competition, by offering the customer, by facilitating the customer, by discount, by the offers. It is a way of attracting the customers and fixing the price. Economic condition. Economic condition is a factor that influences the manufacturer to fix the price based on the ability of the customer. Either it is an individual customer, it is a group of customer. It is going to show the purchasing power parity of the individual. Say for an example, the rich people, they are going to purchase the luxury goods, or the higher income people, they are going to purchase the luxury goods. Means the lower income people, they could not able to afford the goods that is purchased by the higher income people. So based on the income, the people that they are going to make the purchase decision. So here the manufacturer must make sure that the product that he is going to manufacture must be affordable by all the category of people, or he must produce a specific product that must be affordable by all the category of people. Means if he manufacture the luxury good, that cannot be affordable by the poor people, right? So he have to manufacture the specified product which can be affordable by the poor people. This is way how he can fix the price. Hence the economic condition or the economic status of the individual, or the economic status of the nation, the economic status of the geographical location also influence the customer. Image of the company. So the price of the product also depends upon the brand image of the product. So if we purchase the product which is very luxury, say for an example, if I want to purchase a cell phone, so I do have two options to make purchase decision. Like I can go with the Apple iPhone by affording 50,000, or else I can go with any local brand by affording 15 to 20,000. Option is left to me. Means if the particular company have a brand image, if the particular company have a reputation, then the product will be sold in a higher price. In the same way, so the brand image of the company is going to represent the value or the price of the product. Elasticity of demand. So we had studied the elasticity of the demand in the previous sessions. So this elasticity of demand is an interrelationship between the quantity demanded and the price of the product. There is a relationship, so between the quantity demanded and the price of the product, right? So the quantity demanded can be influence the price of the product. This is way how it is going to happen. Hence, these are all the factors that is going to influence the price of the product. Moving forward, approaches of pricing. So we have three approaches of pricing. So that is value-based pricing, cost-based pricing, and the competition pricing. So what is this value-based pricing? So it is fixing the price for the product or the commodity based on the customer values. So how much the importance that the customer he is going to give to the particular product, based on his importance that the manufacturer he is going to fix the price of the product. So how the importance that is given by the customer to the product is known to the manufacturer based on the demand, based on the feedback that is given by the customer. So if the customer truly like the product, he is going to be a loyal customer for that particular brand. This value-based pricing is also known as value pricing. So based on the value of the product that the manufacturer is going to fix the price. Second concept is cost-based pricing. What is this cost-based pricing? So it is nothing but the way of fixing the price based on the production cost. So as we had studied in the previous slide, so it is a criteria or the factor that influence the manufacturer to fix the price of the commodity or a product. So based on the cost that is incurred by the manufacturer, he is going to fix the price of the product. It is also known as price sensitivity. So this cost-based price is also known as price sensitivity. Competition pricing. So as we had studied in the previous slide, competition pricing is a pricing methodology where we are supposed to fix the price based on the competition of the particular product or the brand image. Competition pricing is a methodology which is used by the manufacturer to fix the price based on the competition for that particular product. So competition pricing is a methodology or a strategy that is used by the manufacturer that is based on the prices set by the competitors that the manufacturer is going to fix the price. Means when compared to the competitors, the customers must feel his product is convenient to purchase. Means he have to give the same quality of the product with the affordable price. This competitive pricing is also known as markdown pricing. So please don't get confused in exam, dear students. So if they ask you markdown pricing, it is nothing but competition pricing. So if they ask you price sensitivity, it is cost-based pricing. If they ask you the value pricing, that is nothing but the value-based pricing. This is very important concept in the exam point of view. Price sensitivity. So we had studied three concepts. So this is the first among the three concepts, that is price sensitivity. So as we had studied, the price sensitivity refers to the extent to which the consumer purchase decisions are influenced by the changes in the price of the product or a service. So based on the changes of the price of the product or a service, the customer he is going to make a purchase decision. Say for an example, in season there is a demand for the particular product. When there is no season, there is no demand for that particular product. In the season, the price of the particular product get increased. When there is no season, the price of the particular segment of the product get decreased. Factor affecting price sensitivity include income level. So these are the factors that influence the price sensitivity. So based on the income level of the individual, they are going to make the purchase decision. Means higher income people, they purchase the luxury good. The lower income people, they purchase the good which can be affordable. Means based on their income, they are based on their purchasing power parity that the customers, they make a purchase decision. Product category. So the customer is going to spend the money based on the category of a product. Means the consumers or the customers, they give importance for the luxury goods when compared to the food, fodder and shelter, right? So they may not afford much for the clothing and food, but they are going to prefer to purchase the luxury goods or the commodities. Brand loyalty. So brand loyalty is nothing but loyalty towards the particular brand. So whatever the price that the retailer is going to sell for the particular product, the loyal customers, they doesn't change their brand. Means most of the times what happens when the price of the particular product get increased, so the customer get shifted for the other brand where the product is available at the cheapest price. But the loyal customers, they doesn't change their brand. The name itself, it is going to tell that they are the loyal customers of the particular brand. They doesn't change their brand. If the price increase also, the price decrease also. So they keep on stick for a particular brand of the product. Value pricing. Value-based pricing is a strategy of setting price primarily based on the consumer's perceived value of the product or a service. So, as I said, so it totally depends upon the consumer mindset or the attitude of the consumer, how much importance that the consumer is going to give for the particular product. Value-based pricing is a customer focused. So it is going to focus on the customer because it is completely based on the value that is given by the customer to the product. The companies base their pricing on how much the customer believes a product is worth. So the customer must believe that the cost that is affordable by me is worth for the product that I am going to purchase. Only then he can purchase the product again and again. If not, he won't purchase the product. Means it is totally depends upon the value that is given by the customer to the product. The following list consists of 4 types of the markdown pricing in retailing. So these are the various types of markdown pricing in the retailing. Which are all the 4 types of markdown pricing? The first one is the promotional pricing. So it is nothing but the way of fixing the price just for the promotion of the product by fixing the lowest price just to promote the product. Clearance. So we had already heard about the clearance sale of the particular product. Means what happens if the manufacturer, he manufacture a bulk quantity of the product. At the end of the day, within the expiry of the particular product, he is going to sell all the product with the affordable price to the customer, at the discounted price to the customer. It is also a kind of the way. Markdown for the damaged items. So if there is any damaged item that is found in the retail unit, he may sell that damaged item with the lowest price. Means instead of throwing the product, instead of spoiling the product, so it is better to offer the same damaged product to the customer with the minimum price. Competitive pricing, we had studied in the previous session. So based on the competition also, these factors get influenced. Markdown pricing. What is markdown pricing? Markdown pricing refers to a strategy used by the retailers to reduce the selling price of the product. So to reduce the selling price of the product, the markdown pricing is used in order to stimulate the sales and clear out excess inventory. To clear the excess inventory that is manufactured by the manufacturer, this kind of the strategy is used. It involves reducing the original price of the product to attract customers and encourage them to make a purchase. It is made to attract the customer and also to encourage the customer to make the purchase decision. The following list consists of 4 types of the markdown pricing in retailing. These are the 4 ways of markdown pricing. Promotional way, it is a way of promoting the product. Again, vice versa, it is as same as the value-based pricing, promotion, clearance, markdown for the demand items and the competition. The same points get carry forwarded here also. In the next session, we are going with the concept of place. That is the third P of the retail marketing mix. Under the concept of place, we are going to study the supply channel or the channels of distribution. So we are supposed to study the channels of distribution under this concept, and also the supply chain management principles. Retail logistics, about the logistic. Computerized replenishment system, it is a computerized digital system that is used in the retail outlet. Corporate replenishment policies or the reordering policies. These are the concepts that we are going to study in the next session. Thank you.